April, thank you. By now, you've likely heard of CBD. It's really taking over, and more people are using it with all sorts of health issues.
And now Valley Dispensary is holding a first-of-its-kind event where you can go and actually learn what it's all about and check out some of their more unique products. So it's called Camp CBD. Javier is over at Territory Dispensary in Mesa with a look.
Yeah, good morning. And it's the first of its kind camp because there's so many misconceptions, misinformation out there. And so when you separate the two, a lot of people think that CBD and THC are the same thing, but that's what this camp is all about. And it's an opportunity for those who are not card holders to come on out and get all the information. So we're here with James Christensen. He's the co-owner of Territory. And this is an awesome opportunity because you don't have to have a card. Those who want to get information, you'll be available Saturday morning.
Absolutely. Yep. From 9 to 1 o'clock on Saturday, we welcome all the public to come out and learn a little bit more about CBD and all the valuable medical properties that the plant that can give to anybody, really.
And when you talk about the misconceptions out there, there are so many. What do you often get when you get those questions about THC versus CBD?
Sure, of course. The first is will it get me high? Does it have any psychoactivity effects? So obviously, definitely not. I mean, the CBD is THC free. The general public can buy it. You do not need a medical marijuana card to purchase it. Amazon sells it. You can buy it really anywhere.
But you want to make sure of its purity. You want to make sure, most importantly, where it's coming from and that it'll work. And by coming to someone like you who has a dispensary, that kind of cuts out the middleman because there's a lot of bad stuff out there.
100%. Yes, absolutely. All of our vendors are certified. We know exactly where their CBD comes from. We have their test results, so we can prove that it's THC free if anybody's really concerned about that, of course.
When you talk about the CBD market itself, it's exploding, and that includes all kinds of products as well.
Sure. Over 200 new brands a day of CBD in the country right now. So there's a ton of different options, a ton of different delivery methods, different ways to ingest the product. So, it's definitely blowing up.
Go around the table, and then we'll talk about the salsa in a minute, because you're really starting to see food influenced by CBD and all sorts of other things.
Sure, absolutely. We've got a couple different delivery methods here, from lotions and sprays to some hard candies that you can suck on to get you a little more sublingual effect. Of course, the traditional tincture method. These are all with an MCT oil, which is similar to a coconut oil. Some honey sticks infused, some vital honey sticks infused with the CBD. You have your smokables, your edibles, your topicals, mints, bath bombs. It's the whole spectrum of your typical consumer-based products.
As somebody who says, okay, CBD salsa, but really what you're doing is you're taking the product itself and you're infusing it into the breakdown of a salsa.
Absolutely. Any of these tinctures can be used in really any food. Traditionally, most of the recipes you're going to find are sweet and savory, but here today we're just using it in something a little different in the salsa. So we're actually taking the tincture here and dropping it into the salsa. We just done the math based on the milligram content of the CBD to get 30 milligrams of CBD into this salsa per serving. So you can dose yourself properly. You can make sure you're getting what the amount of CBD you want, that it's good for you.
Beyond the camp that's happening this weekend, you've set up your shop so that those who do not have a card, they can come in and buy the CBD product.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Anybody can come into the store and in the lobby and interact with our knowledgeable staff, and we can check you out from here. You can see our entire menu of CBD products and be educated on that, at any time.
All right, grand opening this weekend, kicking off Friday through Sunday out here at Territory. And this is where, again, you don't need a medical marijuana card. You can come on out. And, of course, we got to taste the product. Taste the product.
When salsa's around, Javier's going to go for it.
You did a good job.
It is Taco Tuesday.
That's right. Thanks.
That stuff is so interesting.
Don't mind
you got to have another one.
All right. Thanks, Javi.
Save some for everybody else.
There you go.